game. You ready?
I mean, I'm ready, man. I mean, you know,
All right,
we just running through shit that's going on.
Let's crack then. Yo, motherfucking yo. Y'all thought sports was gonna end this shit? Y'all thought sports was gonna end talking sports with Wei And Croney?
Still chugging along.
Fuck no. Why? Because we got sports, goddammit. We got action.
Got that heat.
We got heat.
Sports God.
So let's just get the bullshit out the way first. How has this whole coronavirus been not infecting you, but how has it been?
About to say wrong.
Not infect, affect. How has it been affecting you or effect? One of those. I don't know which one, but it's not in. It's either e or of.
Well, you know, for me, I've been in recovery from my surgery, so I've been in the crib for the last 6 months.
Yeah. So for the people that don't know, explain to them what you're talking about.
Yeah, they don't know. Huh?
They don't know.
Okay, well, that is true.
So other people all over the
don't talk about that. Well, look, all right, it's personal, man.
It's simple. We'll keep it real simple.
Simple. I lost my eyesight.
And he had to have surgery.
And I had to have surgery.
To get his eyesight back. But he's here. He can see. It's coming back every day, slowly but surely. So, again.
So, I kind of already been quarantined, kind of.
By his damn self. Like, not too long after the surgery is when I, hit up, bro. Was like, all right, bro, I'm checking on you. See, this has been going on. Yeah. Holla at you again. And pick him up a couple of times after that. And then literally, one of the conversations we had after one of the times I saw him after the surgery was like, we should do a sports show. Like, it literally happened like that fucking fast. Like,
I remember the first time you came over there trying to give me a handshake and shit. I'm like, bro, where you at, bro? Like, I can't see you, bro.
I think is the camera. Oh, there we go. Bam. Hold on. Wait.
You can't see it all, bro. Like, no, nigga.
Nigga, no.
I see straight blackness, man.
Y'all see me, well, again, if y'all watching this on YouTube, y'all kind of see me fucking with the camera right now, trying to get these angles together.
It's like a freestyle episode.
This is legitimately a freestyle episode. Like, we just freestyling right now. So if y'all see me, again, on YouTube, y'all don't see me, like, moving the camera and shit, trying to get it together. As a matter of fact, if you can, bro, scoot over that way just a little bit for me, because I'm a little bit out the frame.
But yeah, I mean, nobody's been, nobody caught the coronavirus, you know what I'm saying, in the family or nothing, or in my circle. You know, we all good right now.
Just a little bit.
We all good right now, you know what I'm saying?
There we go. Perfection. In the fucking middle. That's what I wanted. Okay.
My son is at home, so.
I'm going to say, because they closed down Marion County Schools. Like, Marion County Schools, again, if y'all don't know, we are based out of Indy, just like every other show, from Drunkcast, the podcast, which, by the way, we got to upload more episodes of the Ways World podcast. It's been literally all Drunkcast and talking sports. Like, we have not uploaded an episode of the Ways World podcast. Shit has been going down.
Been busy.
Been busy as fuck. But yeah, it's just, like I said, Marion County Schools is closed down. They just closed down the bars here in Indiana. They just closed down restaurants, movie theaters. Yep. They just closed down, I think, was that movie theaters was today?
I think it was.
Movie theaters was today. I know it was bars, restaurants, and something else. And then I think they like not having nobody go inside nowhere. They're having people go through the drive-thru. Personally, and again, I hope this doesn't like come back to bite me in the ass by me saying this, but personally, I don't feel like this coronavirus shit is too serious. I feel like it became a pandemic because A, motherfuckers are not being safe, and B, the news has put it out there like, oh, this is something that you should definitely be worried about.
People are purposely putting that shit everywhere.
But I've heard on two different ends. I've heard from some scientists that have said this is serious.
It is.
I've heard some scientists say that this ain't that serious and like, it's just like a pandemic. Like it's just a mass hysteria type situation. So yeah, it's just, that kind of depends.
We making it worse.
Yeah, as a people, I feel like we're definitely making it worse.
Yeah,
like
we helping it spread. We helping it spread right now, and it's spreading so fast at a high rate, a real high rate.
And the reason why I just did that, by the way, is I'm suffering from chronic hiccups. For the past like 3 or 4 days, I've had extraordinarily bad hiccups, like right there. So I'm going to try to get to this episode.
I'm surprised the water ain't helping.
That's what I'm saying. Like the water. I'm gonna try to get to this fucking episode. We'll be right back here on Talking Sports with Wei
And Croney.
We'll be right back with you. All right, so fuck it. Y'all see my hair is nappy. I don't know where the fuck my hat is right now. It's a lot going on right now. I'm gonna do like my bro. I'm just throwing up the fucking hood because I have hiccups apparently. As y'all can hear, I have the fucking hiccups. I've tried water. I've tried holding my breath. I've tried so many fucking things. I still can't get over these goddamn hiccups.
You'll be alright.
But let's try to get through this show. Hopefully, I don't hiccup as much. But let's attempt to get through this shit. Fuck. Hold on, because one more is coming. Okay, let's go. There we go. So there's a kid in Rhode Island who got the coronavirus after getting an autograph from Rudy Gobert. Fuck these hiccups. It's just going to bother me.
Just push on.
So a kid in Rhode Island got the coronavirus after getting an autograph from Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert, if you all don't know, has the coronavirus or had.
First NBA player that was
the first one reported in the NBA with the coronavirus.
Yep. The one who was wiping everything on purpose, making fun of it. Just reminder them, like, to a lot of you people out there, of not taking it serious.
It's a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
I know.
It's a lot of motherfuckers, bro, that's not taking this shit serious, like we said. Like, for instance, the motherfuckers in Miami. It's spring break right now. Niggas are turning up in Miami right now. Like, niggas are turned up in Miami. Mm-hmm. Like, all right. And the thing is, what's so crazy is Idris Elba. And this ain't got nothing to do with sports, but it does. Idris Elba got the coronavirus.
Where was he at, though, when he got it? Where was he? Was he in the States or?
I'm not sure where it was or where he was when he found out. But what's what I'm looking for? He said that he just went and got tested. Just to be on the safe side. And yeah, like he just happened to have it. And so with that being said, like it's a lot of motherfuckers out here who could possibly be carriers, like that don't even fucking know it. Like to be 100% honest, like, and this ain't even trying to like to be no type of way, but shit. Well, prayerfully, neither one of us got it. But for all the fuck we know, shit, we could have been around somebody who do fucking got it and just got like a dormant fucking case. And then it somehow fucking caught on us. Like,
because you can go 15 to 17 days before symptoms.
Something like that. Donovan Mitchell is pissed.
Ooh.
Rudy Gobert's own teammate, Donovan Mitchell. We're smoking good gas.
Yeah. That first hit was crucial. My apologies.
But Donovan Mitchell apparently has, not apparently has the coronavirus. He does have the coronavirus, but he apparently got it from Rudy Gobert.
I have a huge problem though, bro, with that.
Speak up. Speak on it, Croney.
I think he needs to be fined something. Some kind of punishment. I get that people make jokes about
Would you be shocked if the Jazz traded him after this?
Yeah, I'd be shocked.
If the Jazz traded him?
I'd be shocked.
Because of everything and all the unsafeness? Again, now mind you, right, this is a pandemic. and this happened. Fucking, what the fuck is his name? D'Angelo Russell fucking snitched on Swaggy P and got fucking traded.
It seemed like some people forgot about that.
D'Angelo Russell snitched on Swaggy P and got traded. So Rudy Gobert gave a virus to a teammate and a kid. That's why I threw it out there.
But the only difference between that is one was purposely done and one was an accident.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Fair enough. But again, at the same time, can you really say it was an accident? You get me?
But that's the thing. It was an accident,
but
it was a purpose accident.
He purposely act like he was spreading it.
Literally, like it was like he was touching reporters' microphones. You know, was touching like the tape recorders. was just touching.
And
tons of shit.
Excuse me. And the one who ended up with, at least, first recording.
We got a lot of burps and hiccups and coughs and shit going on right now. Again, my hiccups, good gas on deck.
Good gas on deck.
Good gas on deck.
But yeah, I think he need to be fined or something. Something need to happen, man. I would be surprised if he got traded because they need him, but since the team is going through some, I don't know the word I'm using for right now, but the word I'm trying to
quarantine
for right now. Well, yeah, they were quarantined, but no, they going through some problems right now because of this, chemistry wise and friendship wise.
A lot of people
relationships.
A lot of people aren't happy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this has just been This has just been a very, very bad situation.
Yeah, so I can see him getting traded for that. If it stays like that, then yeah, I can see him getting traded.
I can see that.
But if everybody, which I'm sure this will happen, everybody who got it on the team and stuff, in the NBA period, will get through it. And, you know, there's no deaths, and, you know what I'm saying, they clear the coronavirus, and they get back to playing, and the NBA starts back up. It'll be a little friction in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure it'll be real easy for those teammates to forgive and forget since they all made it through. So it could make them stronger in the long run, of actually getting through it and being able to forgive and forget. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it could be... it can go up, but it can also fall apart.
A lot can go down. A lot can definitely go down because of this. And you know what? What we're going to do today is, for the first time ever, we're not going to pause here and go to the next segment. We're going to double this up because this actually is in the same realm. The XFL is canceled.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about that. I talk my shit about, you know what I'm saying, the gameplay and shit. Now niggas can't make it to the NFL from off of it. But it was still football when there was no football.
It was still good football.
And it was good football.
It was good football. Like, we're one of the few stations that advocate for the XFL. Like, we're one of the few. Like, you got the XFL Chalk Talk. You got That's Good Sports. There's another guy that I've been watching on YouTube recently that's been talking about the XFL too. Like, the XFL got very few outlets besides, you know, the major TV networks and like the social media pages. Not a lot of people are like, not like First Take. I haven't seen First Take talk about the XFL period, like, at all. So this isn't doomed for the league. Like we said on week 1, they got 3 years that they got enough money to sustain. This may somehow cut that though because of the lack of revenue coming in.
But how, if you already said that they got the 3 years without even getting any revenue?
Matter of fact, you're right. It's 3 years without making no money. So they got 3 years. that they can keep the league up without having to make a damn dime. It's just sad though.
They should. You know, now at first I was thinking, what's the point of canceling it the whole year?
Because
hold on. If other leagues are eventually coming back this year, but now that I think of it, when I think about it now, it's like, okay, I see why they just canceled the whole year, because once everything come back, everything that is coming back
will be back.
They have to come back at once. And it's gonna, like, the NBA is gonna automatically have to start the playoffs, man.
Damn near.
Automatically. Then you got it will, I guess it still be considered March Madness.
No.
They not doing that.
March Madness, they say might come back.
If NBA come back, it's coming back. I don't see why.
But because of a lot of canceled games and shit like that, like March Madness is damn near over with this year too. Like I was seeing like some of like the big college sports anchors talk about it, like how some seniors came back for their senior year for the tournament. And
I want my golf back. I know that.
Golf?
Yes.
Wow. Talk about it. I'm gonna say like, matter of fact, do you have a Croney's Corner for niggas this week? Do you got?
I'm not gonna give that right now.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk about it off air. We'll talk about it off air. But just a fucking mess, man. A fucking mess. Like this shit. This honestly might be a short fucking episode. You okay? Cut the notifications off.
Woo!
But
Ooh.
yeah, this might be a short ass show.
It's sad, man.
This might be a short ass show. Like
people who know me know, like
my
TV stay on sports, and it's no sports.
And my wife me and her was just talking like about this shit and how, like, compared to all my other shows that I do, compared to the Ways World podcast and the Ways World Drunkcast, I do research for them, but a lot of that is opinion based on my research. This isn't real. This is opinion based on research, but I don't think motherfuckers understand the amount of fucking research we have to do to put together this show.
But the thing is, what I noticed is before the show, you have a great sports mind regardless. Like, especially when it comes to memory. I don't know if you got a photographic memory or not.
Semi.
But you able to call back shit so quick, and you know what the fuck you talking about. So it's like, when you do your research, you do a lot of research, but you already know so much as it is. Going into
a lot of this shit.
Into it.
So, but like, even with that though, like, again, he's seen, like, sometimes before we get on air, I'll re-review the games before we come on air. We'll rewatch them like one more time, just to make sure that we're saying 100% fact, that we're dropping bombs of knowledge. Like
a few times us doing that, and
then hopping on air.
One of us have a certain way we feel about what's going on, but change the other person's perspective on. You know what I'm saying? So.
It's just like, that's why I love doing Talking Sports. Like, that's why I love this fucking show. Like, regardless of these fucking hiccups, regardless of this shit, I love doing this fucking show. This shit is dope as hell. Like, this shit is dope as fuck. And we're going to continue to bring you all flamethrower content. We're going to continue to bring you all this fucking fire, like, that only we can bring. This is one of the highest rated shows on the whole Ways World universe. Like, in the whole Ways World universe, that every show I done dropped on YouTube, this is like literally like one. Like, every episode of this is either like one or two. Like, it's all thanks to y'all, because y'all really fuck with Talking Sports, and we just want to say thank you. We just want to say thank you to y'all. But yeah, man, just be safe. Be safe. Like since we're on the subject of coronavirus again, we're kind of skirting off a little bit from sports, but we got a couple of things that we're gonna come back with. One kind of light, and then one kind of heavy. So we're just kind of that's how we're gonna end this show heavy as fuck. But yeah. So I was at from time to time I go and donate plasma. I have no problem saying it. From time to time I go and donate plasma. Get a couple extra bucks. Before they let us in the plasma center the other fucking day, we had to be quarantined outside. Like, and what they did was,
how does that work?
So peep this, right? So this is what they did. So when I got up there, I was damn near literally outside for like 2 hours. So when I was outside just talking to other people. We were just outside just shopping it up. Because the ladies inside wouldn't let us in.
Scared.
So, and one thing was scared, it was people back there. But the way that they was doing it was, we gonna let y'all in by groups. So we gonna let y'all in. Then we're gonna come out. We gonna ask y'all some questions. Now, if you lie about any of these questions and it come back that you got this shit, you're done for. You're done. Like,
can't donate no more.
No more. Period. You're permanently deferred. Like, done. So it is, yes, a self quarantine, but then again, it's not like. But yeah, like literally before we even go in there, it was like the door, a middle section, and then another door. So we had to wait. So we had to go through the first door.
What were they doing in the middle section? Checking you?
No, the middle section was kind of just like, all right, now just wait here. The only thing that's making these hiccups not as bad is drinking this water, and I just ran out of my water. So we'll be right back here. We'll be right back here on Talking Sports with Wei And Croney after this ad break from our sponsor. From our sponsor, the Anchor app. We'll be right back here on Talking Sports. How's everybody doing? It's your boy Wei, host of the Wei's World Podcast.
And your girl Shani the Shooter, co-host of the Wei's World Podcast.
You can catch the Wei's World Podcast every Monday through Wednesday by at least 3 p.m. on one of those days on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere that you get your local podcasts, and now
YouTube. Yeah.
We want to say thank you all for listening to the Wei's World Podcast, and stay tuned for much more, because officially every episode from season 2 of the Wei's World Podcast and every episode of season 2 of the Wei's World Drunkcast will now be on YouTube. So once again, thank you all so much for listening, and stay tuned. Back off of that nice ad break. Back with a nice little joint. To pass the midway. So, since we're back, couple of things we gotta talk about. First thing, Rick Pitino. The same Rick Pitino from multiple scandals across Louisville from 2013 up until, I believe, around 2018 was the whole Rick Pitino saga. I believe that was the time frame.
What? 20 what? What'd you say?
Between 2013 and like 2018. Basically,
yeah, about 18. Yeah.
This shit wasn't too long ago.
Nah.
But he got another coaching job, and it's at Iona College. Iona, I know for a fact, isn't necessarily a basketball powerhouse, but Iona definitely competes every year, if not in the NCAA tournament, in the NIT, which people need to honestly stop sleeping on, because the NIT is not necessarily horrible. It's just not the best teams in college. It's just like the best of the not so good teams in college basketball. But people need to stop sleeping on the NIT for real.
So that means they gotta keep it going, and they coach sick or whatever, got health problems, so they needed a good enough coach to keep them afloat.
And they went and got fucking Rick Pitino, who was coaching in Greece. Like Rick Pitino is the coach of the Greece senior national team. We're talking a national team, like Olympics national team. Rick Pitino is the head fucking coach. So Rick Pitino said, he was like, I'm gonna finish my coaching obligations in Greece. After that, then I'll be joining the team with Iona, or I guess he'll be flying back and forth between Greece and wherever the fuck Iona's at. That's the one fact, the one stat from the stat guide that I didn't look up because I didn't care to.
Well, what's going on? But he will be traveling there right now anyway.
At the moment, with this coronavirus shit going on, fuck no.
Exactly.
Fuck no. I don't think he's traveling to Iona. I think they've had talks over the phones, and the people from Iona was like, yeah, like, all right, cool. Like it was like an over the phone interview.
Right, like we gonna do it,
but just stay
right now we at home.
Yeah, stay your ass where the fuck you at right now.
Yeah.
Like stay over there for a second. Like, but we got you. But I just kind of thought that was interesting. I thought that was.
What's your take on that though? Do you feel that he should?
Where's that lighter? So do you have one, sir?
Yeah, I got one, but I don't know.
I don't know where the fuck that one went. But my take on the whole situation is, I believe that Rick Pitino should get another coaching opportunity
In college.
I believe he should get another college coaching opportunity. I don't believe he deserves an NBA coaching opportunity. But I believe that people fuck up, man. People fuck up. Like, and yes, it was a sex scandal. Like, he was like paying prostitutes, I believe. Basically to kind of help him recruit players. Especially, it was an unnamed 4-star recruit that in particular. But yeah, like, I believe he deserves another opportunity. And he said himself that this is like his last coaching opportunity. So, or like this was his last coaching job. Like, regardless of what the fuck happens here at Iona, this is the end for Rick Pitino. So, take it, run with it. I hope that he does good things. I hope that I hope to see Iona shit in the Final Four. Like I'm gonna shoot that high. I hope to see them in the Final Four. I don't know if Iona can win a title with Rick Pitino, but I believe, yeah, he deserves a shot. What about you?
I don't think it's a problem with him having a shot. Like you said, not in the NBA, but in college basketball, yeah, I don't really see a big problem with it. People do make mistakes, and like I said, they want to at least be able to stay afloat. So,
even based on the mistakes he made?
Me personally, I can't go too hard with
because he had extramarital affairs.
The only thing the only one I got a problem with that much is the prostitute one. You know what I'm saying? But the other stuff with the, getting players extra money or go up
we're never against giving players extra money.
Exactly. Having I can't word it right now. How he got Reebok in them to basically get them endorsement deals to get them to come to the school. NCAA need to be giving them money any freaking way. So I have no problem with that. It's just the prostitute situation. People make mistakes. Like I said, they want to stay afloat, so they got a coach they feel good enough to keep them where they are, or even take them even higher with a situation with their previous coach. So no, I don't have no problem with it. It's cool with me. Cool with me. Plus, I'm pretty sure he wanna, help.
What?
Help his image.
Yeah, he definitely want to get that image back up, like before he retire. Like, you know what? He did some fucked up shit, but at least he went out a good guy.
And he was a good coach.
Yeah, like,
so don't forget that.
But hold on, that's the thing though. As far as his coaching ability, you can't sleep on Rick Pitino.
Exactly.
Like, he's a fantastic college coach. He even had some success in the NBA. Like, he took the Knicks. He took the fucking Knicks to the playoffs. Get the fuck out of here.
For the first time in
somebody,
years,
whatever fucking years, whenever he was coaching the goddamn Knicks. But he took the Knicks to the fucking playoffs. Like, who the hell? What? I don't think we gotta say shit else.
Right.
Like, Knicks playoffs, give fucking Rick Pitino his fucking flowers while the man fucked up.
Just said something about that. People they flowers
while they here, man. So we're gonna take one more break. Not an ad break. We're just gonna cut to this next segment. But next up, we will be talking about NFL and how fucking crazy the NFL has been, going. So for my listeners on for my listeners on YouTube, stay tuned. And for my listeners on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify, we will be right back here with you on Talking Sports with Wei And Croney. I got through it. That's all the fuck. It happened. I got through it. That's all the fuck I care about. We'll be right back with you. We're back on Talking Sports with Wei And Croney.
What do you do?
So, correct myself. There we go. Got a nice center focus. NFL, I can't fucking get out shit without hiccuping.
Let's keep going, man.
The NFL has not stopped going crazy. Even through this coronavirus shit and the possible postponement of the start of the season. First off, the CBA has been approved. I don't have too many details about that, so we won't go into that. I just know that it has been approved.
I figured it would be. Just for the simple fact that the owners, let me get it right, the owners wanted the players to not try their best to not get it approved so they can try to stretch it for even more extra games.
But again, we don't have the details. So once we get all the details, because we like to come with facts, we'll bring that to you. But there's been some interesting moves that's been being made. Some very interesting moves. I'm just going to jot down some major players that are same faces in new places. If I'm not mistaken, that used to be a Stuart Scott segment. I don't want to say that for an 100% fact, but if it is, R.I.P. Stu Scott, definitely in that whole family. But Stephon Diggs from the Minnesota Vikings has just been traded to the Buffalo Bills and a 7th round pick. Stephon Diggs and a 7th round pick have been traded to the Bills for a 1st round, a 5th round, a 6th round pick this year, and a 4th round pick next year.
Love it.
The the Vikings got hella picks. Just like the 49ers. The 49ers been getting like hella picks. If y'all ain't noticed, the 49ers have been getting picks for days. Like they've been getting hella fucking picks. Actually, one of the moves I'm talking about is going to be, ironically, the 49ers. But
teams are switching.
But the 49ers, it's going to be some shit. But yeah, the Bills got Stephon Diggs, which with the quarterback they have there, his name escapes me at the moment, so please excuse me. But again, like I recognize his play. I recognize his play because again, he was talked about a lot last year. And again, like if he didn't lead the Bills to the playoffs, he damn near led the Bills to the playoffs. Like the Bills had a good ass year last year.
They were a good enough team to make noise. What they needed to do was to make the offense a little better, and they're taking the necessary steps to get to where they need to be.
Exactly. But I think this is a good move for the Bills. Stephon Diggs is able to go to a team. Again, not like the Vikings were scrubs. Not like the Vikings were scrubs last year.
Cousins really showed what the fuck he could do last year.
Like,
come on, man.
Not like the Vikings was scrubs.
What?
I'm just saying, like,
he made
Kirk Cousins
what?
got the Vikings to the conference championship game. Who did the Chiefs beat in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The 49ers.
The 49ers, right? So literally, Kirk Cousins got them to the conference championship games against the fucking 49ers, who are continuously stacking their roster. Yeah, Kirk Cousins, he did the damn thing. Can we clap it up for Kirk Cousins? Like, hold on. Can we clap it up for Kirk Cousins?
He did his thing. He did his thing.
Again, giving people their fucking flowers, man.
I ain't giving him no flowers. He just now showing us something.
Hey, look. Kirk Cousins, I've said this for years. Kirk Cousins is a I believe he's an above average quarterback. Is he an excellent quarterback? No. Is he a star quarterback?
Wait, time out.
I'm not done. Is he a star quarterback? No. Is he a superstar? No. Superstar, star, excellent, above average. I feel like he's an above average quarterback.
What gives you that? Just because this year?
No, because Kirk Cousins has led the Redskins to the playoffs. Has he won? No. But was he able to at least lead them to the playoffs? Absolutely. Yes, he did that. Was he able to put up good numbers? Yes. Has he had a couple of bad seasons? Yes. But again, every quarterback does face some adversity, and it's just based on how you deal with it. And based on how he dealt with the adversity that he had, I believe that puts him in that above average rank. And if you want to say he's not above average,
he hasn't shown
he's at least average.
He showed us this year. He showed us last year that he can be above average and beyond. But before that,
he was just average.
He was average.
Okay. Again, that's how you feel, sir. That's how he feels. That's how he feels. So
I'm thinking of the
I can't argue with it.
How bad he did.
Because he was
the whole time.
He was over in the NFC, and it was the Redskins, it was the Eagles, it's the Cowboys, and who's the fourth team in that division?
New York.
The Giants.
Yes.
Okay.
And he still was that bad, and didn't change that franchise.
But again, he did. He. I think he has a division championship in a bad division. And I believe
he don't have a division championship. I don't think.
But he at least led them to the playoffs. Regardless. Okay. Regardless, I believe.
I say this. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this.
Go ahead.
Who would you rather have? You got every piece that you need.
That's it. Except for a quarterback.
Okay. To make a run to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Would you have him?
Okay.
Or Tony Romo?
Ooh.
That shouldn't be a hard decision, but I figured the way you talking about Cousins,
that's what makes it a hard decision, and this is why I say that, right?
Shit, here we go.
I believe that Tony Romo is an average quarterback. Hold on. In the 10 seasons, 11, however.
But wait, You say Cousins is above average, and you put Tony Romo at average.
But also, I was about to clarify my statement with Kirk Cousins. That with Kirk Cousins, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna keep him at average. I'll keep him at average because you're right. I am going off of 1 year worth of work. On top of everything else I said, but mainly 1 year worth of work. With the next season, whenever the next NFL season kicks off, I believe Kirk Cousins will be able to sustain this amount of play, and I believe the above average will stick.
I can't argue with that.
But when the time comes, we'll get there. But no, I believe Tony Romo's average as fuck, and the reason why I believe he's average as fuck is mainly due to Stephen A. Because the way Stephen A. dragged the Cowboys,
but he does that.
But that's the thing though. Like, it's not like he respects the Cowboys. He respects Tony Romo. And the fans are really irritating. No offense to any Cowboy fans, but
they can take you.
They can piss you off.
Yeah.
But the way he would break Tony Romo down, especially the parent of Tony Romo and Jason Garrett. Like, Tony Romo, at one point in time had Dez Bryant and DeMarco Murray. And I think Tony Romo may have even had Keyshawn Johnson. Don't quote me on that. So Tony Romo has had some weapons, but he's only been able to get Dallas to the playoffs, like 3 times? And for the other times,
he never got past the first.
He's been able to get Dallas to the playoffs like 3 times. They never got past the first round. Every other season was either 8-8 or below, or below.
I don't think that was Tony Romo's fault though.
He was the one throwing picks.
I mean, Tony Romo was almost better than Eli. He was almost.
What?
He was almost. He didn't. He ain't. But he was almost.
Oh shit! I'm gonna clip this one.
He was close.
I'm gonna make sure this particular video. I'm going to clip the fuck out of this part because what? Did you just sit up here and say that
Tony Romo was a good quarterback? I wish I would have known we would have got this deep into this.
What?
Tony Romo was I'm not gonna sit here and
here's the show right here, y'all. Here's the show filler right here.
Listen to me,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I didn't say that he was better than Eli.
Okay.
But Eli definitely wasn't that much better than Romo.
In some seasons.
Now, first of all, you never answered my question. I guess you kind of.
You said, who would I take?
So I would take Cousins over Romo.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Because
that's all I want to know.
Tony Romo's a gunslinger. Kirk Cousins is a game manager, and it's been proven in the NFL more times than not. If you got a game managing quarterback with all the other pieces around him, as long as he can literally manage that game, and
he just shown this though, man. Romo.
Now, also with the Redskins, he was a game manager. He didn't have no fucking pieces.
And still
he didn't have no pieces.
Still didn't.
If you want to talk about pieces and then the quarterback, he didn't have no pieces with the Redskins. Yes, he did. He took them to the playoffs like 2 or 3 times.
I don't remember him going to no playoffs 2 or 3 times.
He definitely went to the playoffs, and he's definitely had them above 8-8 quite a few times.
Okay.
Like, Kirk Cousins ain't no slouch.
We're going to have to make that a take.
Matter of fact,
eventually.
like, this is what we're going to do, right?
Because
we're putting it together. Hold on, because I got to peep them on the game, right? We're putting together a blockbuster episode. We're putting together a versus episode of a versus edition of Talking Sports where we do nothing but debate back and forth. 2 players against each other, or 2 teams against each other. I'm just gonna lead y'all off with the first 2. The first 2: LeBron versus Michael Jordan.
The biggest of them all.
Boom! Boom!
The biggest of them all.
And the second one, that we're going to go ahead and do. It's like this right here was just a mini portion because this is without any stats. We're doing Tony Romo versus fucking Kirk Cousins. We're doing Romo and Cousins versus LeBron and MJ. That so far is our two matchups. If we have any more matchups coming from this,
I already have a matchup that I feel me.
Drop it in then. What's the third one on the card, Croney?
I need it to be it's not players, it's eras.
Is it baseball?
No, it's
Is it soccer?
It's wrestling.
This nigga don't want to do that with me.
I feel we need.
Hold on, wait.
I feel we need because I've never got your take on the older wrestling, and
What you mean, Hulk Hogan or Stone Cold? Which era? Two different eras. Don't do this with me.
I mean the era when they were mixed, when it was going into Stone Cold and The Rock. And
so you're talking about
when he was in NWO, when he was NWO with WCW, and then he ended up going back to WWF, and then
okay, hold on, wait. So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, wait, hold on, because that stretches out a long period, and the reason why I say
I want to do that period
is like
versus this right now, because you are in the wrestling like right now.
I was in wrestling back then too. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to do this.
I never knew that. I never knew how deep you were.
So peep this, and I'm about to show you my wrestling knowledge right now. So the NWO was created in 1996. Between 1996 and 1997 was when the NWO was created. When Hulk Hogan went to WCW and said Scott Hall and Kevin Nash and fucking like Hogan said screw the fans and did all that. I've seen that multiple times. Now the whole Stone Cold Rock and their evolution. Bro, I got an ass whooping for ordering a $60 pay-per-view of WrestleMania 17. I got an ass whooping for telling somebody suck it. What are we doing here? I used to own a WWE championship belt, like the circle one, like the blue one with the circle, like the big ass blue. I used to own that motherfucker.
I want to go into which era is better.
Is better between
how it is.
So you're talking about from like 96 up until like 2003, 2004, because that's when Hulk Hogan came back to the WWE and started that second run. So you're talking about from like 96 to 04.
Yeah.
That or like
that. No, 96 to 04 versus 05 to now.
Well, can't really do that.
Why can't you?
Well, matter of fact, you can because
after that is around
John Cena. Yeah, literally. As a matter of fact, you're right. 05 was literally around the time John Cena and Batista started their creation of like this new generation. So you're 100% right. But the reason why I was gonna say is because that kind of bleeds into each other.
Just like how I was saying when WCW
and then Hulk Hogan coming back because you got the attitude.
Because everybody left WCW and went to WWF.
And vice versa. Like, so you got the attitude, you got the Monday Night Wars, the Attitude Era, which is the damn near the same thing, is exactly the same thing. You got the Ruthless Aggression era, which is when John Cena and Batista first started really getting big, and then you got the PG era or the PG era, which is when WWE was real friendly and happy family and shit like that. Then now you got the new era. Like it's broken down. Do you see the knowledge that's up in here? It's broke. It's like it's.
See, I always see because I'm into
but we can do that though. Yeah, we can do that. We can do. Matter of fact, let's break it down by the eras. So we can do Attitude era versus either Ruthless Aggression or PG. Now in the PG era, and I think
which one of those when it comes to the PG and
the Ruthless Aggression,
which one will give a better fight to the Attitude?
Ruthless Aggression, because
then it should be them two then.
I'm about to say literally because like the PG era is pretty much when people say the WWE started dipping
I feel that way.
And it declined. The PG era started around like 2008, like 2008, 2009. This is when WWE started being like real, parental guidance PG and shit. So yeah, we can do that. So that's the third one. Ruthless aggression era versus the attitude era. So we got those three. If there's any more y'all might want to throw in, or if we got any more ourselves that we might want to add, we're gonna drop them in. But the next episode of Talking Sports with Wei And Croney, unless some big ass sports news fucking happens, is going to be the big versus episode. Are you ready?
I'm ready for that.
I'm fucking ready. So we're gonna cut this right here. Matter of fact, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, we didn't even get into the rest. We got so far deep into so far some other shit. We didn't even finish.
So let's get
the
into the
trades and the booze and shit.
Yeah, so DeAndre Hopkins from the Houston Texans got traded to the Arizona Cardinals for David Johnson, I believe his name is.
Why did they do that?
And the second round pick.
Why did they do that?
So Hopkins, the wide receiver, got traded for the running back David Johnson. With David Johnson, he's about 28. They say he got like a pretty hefty contract. So people are definitely saying that Arizona won this one.
Yes.
And also Arizona gave up a 4th round pick for next year. So yeah, what do you feel about this trade?
Houston's they missed out on this one. They were tripping. There was no way to get rid of him. No reason to get rid of him. No reason. I can't even think of what was the other team? I can't even think of them.
The Arizona Cardinals?
Yeah, the Cardinals. I lost track that quick. The Cardinals, they definitely won on their end. That young quarterback of theirs, he might be the next.
Who? Watson?
He might be the Arizona.
Not Watson.
No, Watson. Yeah. I can't think of his
Wait,
name.
is that Watson?
The short black dude. I can't think of his name right now. My mind.
You talking about the Texans quarterback, or you talking about the Cardinals quarterback?
Cardinals.
Oh yeah, Kyler Murray.
Yeah. He's gonna be the next Russell Wilson.
Bro, on one side he got DeAndre Hopkins, on the other side he got Larry Fitzgerald.
I feel he's gonna be the next Russell Wilson.
What?
The next one, yeah. And like a Drew Brees mix, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees mix. So yeah, they won. I feel that's gonna help them. They're
gonna be dangerous.
Wild card.
They're gonna be dangerous next year. They're gonna be dangerous. Don't sleep because their defense ain't that bad either. They're gonna be dangerous.
Maybe wild card. Just from that move right there.
They're gonna be dangerous. Next up,
that line work a little better next year. I'm sorry,
no,
that line.
No, you're good.
Watch out for the Cardinals future. Watch out for them.
Next up, Jimmy Graham has signed to the Bears for 2 years, $16 million. I'm not a Bears fan, even though I'm from Gary, Indiana. I'm a Colts fan. I'm not gonna say fuck the Bears on this episode. I normally do say fuck the Bears at all costs, but this is a smart pickup. This is a smart pickup. Trubisky hasn't particularly been working out the best for them. So yeah,
they just need to figure out their quarterback situation.
That's a big part of it.
I don't understand why. I don't understand why they ain't working out anything else.
Because Trubisky's like ass.
Is there a worse word for that? Because it's
boo boo trash shit.
Boo boo for the sake of boo boo.
Trubisky's not good.
And they missed out on Jackson tripping. Like what? But the Bears need to get it together, man.
The Bears need to get it together. Fucking go get Tua. Go get fucking Tua.
Stop being racist, man.
Go get Tua or go get Joe Burrow. That's what I need to do. Go get Joe Burrow or go get Tua. trade up, even though I don't think that's possible. I don't think whoever picks Tua or wants to pick Tua or who wants to pick Joe Burrow, they gonna pick them because. But yeah, personally, again, I feel like it's a good move. Next up, the terms for this particular contract has not been put out just yet, but Marcus Mariota signed with the Raiders. How do you feel?
I like it.
Derek Carr is still there.
I like it.
So who do you think will end up winning the starting job? Derek Carr or Marcus Mariota? Ooh, stumped him.
I mean, I want to say Mariota.
Okay.
Because, you know, Gruden, I think Mariota and Gruden might gel. So,
because him and Derek Carr have not.
I would say Mariota.
But also, Gruden started off horribly. If we could just briefly talk about that.
I mean, but the Raiders are they're not contenders, but
he traded away fucking Khalil Mack. His first day on the job, I think it was. He traded away Khalil Mack.
Yeah, but they on the rise though still.
They are, and they moving to Vegas finally. So
I mean,
it's going.
Can't knock that they are on the rise still.
Yeah,
he had his reasons. You know, he the coach.
That's what I guess. Next up, speaking of the Colts, we got DeForest Buckner from the 49ers. We got fucking DeForest Buckner, man.
They're gonna get better, man.
I'm happy about it.
I hope they don't get Rivers, man.
We've talked about that.
I really hope they don't do that.
Low key, our offensive line is getting better. If they could possibly protect Rivers.
The quarterback already, bro.
Where Brissett?
We have.
Brissett. I'm there for Brissett. If you're saying Brissett, oh fuck, what the fuck just happened? if you're saying Brissett over Rivers,
yes.
At least like right now, yes. I'm an avid Jacoby fan, and as you all know, I am an avid fan for the black quarterback. I'm with Jacoby.
I think we need to be. I think the Colts. This shit going everywhere. But I think the Colts need to continue. You know,
But we're talking about the Colts though right now, so we're technically on top.
They need to continue to be a running football team. I don't think we ever been a running football team.
Because Peyton Manning and Johnny Unitas, quarterbacks.
We had some cool running backs.
Jim Harbaugh, quarterback.
But yeah, we've been quarterback. I think we need to continue.
Andrew Luck, quarterback.
Yeah. we just need to continue to be a running team, and they
Marlon Mack.
So
Marlon Mack is an animal. Marlon Mack is a dog.
Yeah. I love the way he runs.
Marlon Mack's a dog, so
he's like a Le'Veon Bell running back.
Just boom, like
love it. He got vision.
And I would hate for him to go someplace else and show the fuck out. Colts, we're coming.
Coming, bro.
We coming. But
Rivers, I'm sorry, man. Fuck Rivers.
We gave him the 13th pick though.
I don't have a problem.
Okay.
They'll work on defense regardless. Somewhere.
They had to. I'm saying I don't have a problem either. So, final one that I feel was of note. The tight end from the Atlanta Falcons, Austin Hooper, is with the Cleveland Browns now. 4 years, $44 million. So, if the Cleveland Browns last year were very disappointing, because I believe that's the end of my notes. Yes. The Cleveland Browns last year were very, very disappointing. I believed in the Cleveland Browns. Because they got Odell, they got Jarvis Landry.
That's the only time I want to hear about the Browns.
They got
is when they trade.
They got
Odell.
They got some
somewhere.
Some good pieces on defense. Some good pieces on defense. Yeah, just Baker Mayfield just seems like he not it. Baker Mayfield seems like he not it. So
he's trying to hurry up and get that money and get up out of there.
Doing progressive commercials and shit. Like he just Baker Mayfield don't seem like he is. So
I think if Cousins would have went there, he would have
balled.
You know what I'm saying?
He would have balled.
I knew they wasn't gonna do shit.
But it's just I had higher hopes. But again, this is another offensive weapon for Mr. Mayfield. You got another tight end to go along with Njokic, if I said his name correctly. You got two tight ends. You got Odell. You got Jarvis fucking Landry. Look at my hands. You got two tight ends. Jarvis Landry, Odell.
Then Chubbs. Don't forget the running back.
And who?
Chubbs.
And you got fucking Nick Chubbs. Bruh.
They should be knocking niggas off.
Bro, if y'all are not beating niggas' asses next year, I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't know what the fuck to say. If the Cleveland Browns are not dogging niggas offensively next year,
with the quarterback.
bro, if they ain't dogging niggas next year, oh my mother.
They probably won't.
Fuck the Browns.
They probably won't just because.
But I'm not gonna say that shit. And if they don't do shit next year, Odell, please, bro, get the fuck up out of there.
I think he should have went to New England, bro. I think he should have been the one that should have been in New England.
Get the fuck up out of there, Odell. Get the fuck up out of there.
If he would have went to New England, ooh, God, with Brady, oh, that would have been tragic. That would have been crazy.
That would have been tragic.
That would have been crazy.
That would have damn near been like the Warriors getting Kevin Durant. That would have been the same shit.
Season over.
Season done with. Like, and I hate the Patriots as a Colts fan. I hate the fucking Pats, but I would have had to call that one like the Warriors got Kevin Durant all over again.
Yeah, that pissed me off like motherfucker.
And while we're on the Patriots, let's transition again. Brady said, "Fuck the Patriots." Brady said, "Fuck the Patriots." How you feel?
I don't like the fact that the GOAT is leaving the Pats, but I do understand it. I more so want to know if Belichick really feel the way he tweeted or wrote or whatever.
Man, Belichick's stoic as hell. Belichick don't give a fuck about shit.
That's where I'm at with it. Like,
Belichick don't give a fuck about shit.
Brady's the GOAT, so you know what I'm saying. He's submitted to, where he is.
6 rings.
You know what I mean. Michael Jordan of football. That's how I feel.
6 rings.
So
3 rings in his first 4 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
3 rings out of his last 6, and was damn near the Super Bowl. The last 3.
He
the last 4
were contenders every year.
No, I mean but actually made the Super Bowl like the last 3 or 4.
He's 6-4, I think. So
no, he's like 6-9.
Is it 9?
He's 6-9. He's 6-9. Because it's the one against the Eagles, the one against the Panthers, the 2.
He won.
He lost 2 against the Giants.
He won against the Panthers.
No, that's what I'm saying. He won one against the Panthers. He won one against the Eagles. I forgot who the other team was that he beat for that first one. Or that first one may have been one of them. Well, he got those 3, and then he lost 2 to Eli.
Falcons. He lost to Eli twice.
So was the Falcons the other one?
He beat the Falcons. Remember they come back.
The Falcons. Oh wait, no, that's later. I'm kind of trying to remember. So it was the first 3. He lost 2. Then after he lost those 2, he came
to Eli, right?
He lost those 2 to Eli. Then him and the Seahawks and the Patriots go back to back. Yeah, like 2 straight years.
Yeah, I want to say
Matter of fact, no. Eli's the only one to beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady beat the
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Then Tom
But
Brady.
the Seahawks did win. So who did they play with? Oh, they played the 49ers.
They played the 49ers. He beat the Seahawks. He lost against the Eagles. And
won against the Falcons.
And he won against the Falcons. 9.
Yeah, why did I say 4? I'm tripping.
Yeah, so
I don't know where my head is today. But yeah, 6 out of 9. You right.
Again, count that, right? Count that.
As long as he goes to a team that's a contender,
He damn near went 5 for 9.
Him.
He damn near went 5 for 9. If it wasn't for that pass, if they just would have ran it with Marshawn Lynch, he would have went 5 for 9. But because of that, he got 6 rings. But he said, fuck the Pats. So he's not going back to New England. They're saying the top 3 right now are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I called, and the LA Chargers. The LA Chargers, and I forgot who the third team was.
He don't listen to Chargers, man. That's the only
TB12.
That's all I see.
He pushing that TB12. But what's your thoughts on all that before we close out this segment and go to the young outro?
I'm really disappointed in the Hopkins trade because y'all should have kept him. That was stupid.
That was one of Deshaun Watson's like big weapons. Huge
but
fucking
other than
weapon.
that, I mean, I like all the other trades. That one just bothers me the most.
I understand. And
Like if it wasn't for him last year, like
the Texans. But again, they believe that Deshaun Watson can do more. So like they believe Deshaun Watson was the team instead of him. So But we'll be right back here on Talking Sports with Wei and Croney to do this young outro to give y'all our final thoughts. So we'll be right back on Talking Sports with Wei
and Croney.
We'll be right back with you. He is off the bars.
I'ma try to help them motherfuckers find you. I ain't even about to hop on no plane. I ain't even about to stand in the rain. I ain't getting on no train. I ain't even about.
I don't wanna be playing no more. I knew what that was.
Yeah.
All right, so we are here for this young finale, this young outro. The thing is that we actually had a pretty full episode.
I was expecting the conversation.
Yeah, like we had another pretty full episode, and we also set up a mega episode for next week. That's the crazy part. So let's just do our recap. First thing, we talked about Rudy Gobert and how he gave COVID to a fan at an autograph
They
session.
definitely need to be fined or something.
Gave him COVID.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Also, XFL and all sports are either postponed or canceled for the year. Hopefully, sports are not canceled for the full year because after a while, we ain't gonna have shit to talk about.
Especially when Bob Brown was doing his thing this year. We gotta get back to that.
Bob Brown was killing it. Also, we talked about Rick Pitino getting a job at Iona, and we talked about all the crazy shit going with the NFL right now, which was pretty much a good chunk of the show, if I had to say so myself. As you all see, my hiccups has not stopped. I'm drinking plenty of water. I'm pretty flushed out right now. I don't understand what's going on, but yeah. Unfortunately, my hiccups are still here. I thought they would be cured by the end of the show. But any final thoughts on any of the things that we talked about today?
I just want people to just stay safe and clean.
Please be safe. Please.
Stay clean. Keep your hands washed. Don't touch all over your
Get
eyes.
soap. Stop just getting hand sanitizer.
Yeah, that's true.
Get soap. Damn.
And don't just wash your hands, wash your ass.
Please wash your ass. Like, just because it's COVID going around, like, that's when you need to be extra sanitized.
If you don't need to go, don't have to go nowhere.
Stay the fuck at home.
Yeah.
But this has been Talking Sports with Wei and
Croney.
Croney. This has been Talking Sports, another jam-packed episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching in the day, have a good day. If you're watching at night, have a good night. Talking Sports, be right back with you next Monday. Peace out.